What's up, Army? I'm Greg Alba.
John Humphrey, aka John Cook. Come on, Greg Monster, we gotta commit to this. Keeping the continuity going.
We're gonna watch this video called BTS MV versus Reality. This is a top reward to a video request. If it's not Natalie Dorn, it's gonna be Laura Moore.
Oh, we got two famous Army members now.
She said it's essentially a bunch of behind the scenes clips from BTS music videos, but it's edited alongside the scenes from the actual videos. Pretty much a gag reel, but also really cool way to see some of the sets, and has the original clip, so even if there's stuff from music videos you haven't seen, you can still understand what the references are. Happy October. We've always pondered how it goes down in these music videos, and so it's cool to see some behind the scenes. See, at our Patreon, we do weekly Q&As and TV show reaction stream along. Some shows are reaction highlights included, and this guy does music video reactions about 3 times a week. You best believe K-pop is infused in there quite a bit. Let's get to it. Definitely doesn't look as crisp.
You're drunk.
That's gonna be my new thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not supposed to react.
Cool guys don't react to explosions, even when they're water.
Oh, damn, how they do this.
Vape.
What? I wanted to see like when he's hanging and stuff.
Get on that. Just love that Bugs Bunny sweater. Is that a silk?
That looks dangerous. It's hot.
So hot. Oh yeah. Hey!
So half their job is just having to not react to all the craziness around.
Oh, there was nobody there.
They did that intentionally.
Somebody's messing. Oh.
You better see this. Wow. That's exactly how I thought it did.
Tough wire shot is finished. It's a cool coat. I like that coat. Whoa. It's the bathroom from Saw. Or just massage him. That's right, get that protein.
These guys don't work. These have fun all the time. Everything I thought about them is a lot.
Suga never sleeps. He's just coming up with a song. The chocolate wings, that's right.
I love this song. So I guess they don't move as fast as the frame rate will have you believe.
Now it's all sped up. You do it really, really slow, actually, like Tai Chi. Oh! It's a skill I should get better at. It's always impressive.
왜 추울까요? 봄날인데. 가사 싸워서 그래요 지금 부분으로.
There's a great archery course just near here, actually.
You failed this so. That looked like the outtake. In reality, his feet are cold.
Just telling the truth. Got this PSV.
뭐 어떻게 헐 이게
What are those, like, sugar pills? Sugar? Sugar? J-Ho for the sugar pill? Ha! Beat up my buddy.
In reality, he's in a room all by himself.
He set up this camera.
I bet they're most bored when they're doing music videos.
Well, yeah, 'cause for so much of the day, they're probably waiting for people to finish sets and stuff. You're welcome.
He's grabbed his crotch.
Did. It's a classic pop move. Gotta make sure it's there.
I gotta get comfortable enough to do the kind of dance moves where I grab my crotch.
Yeah, man. You gotta just find your own way into it. Everybody finds their own crotch grab. You just gotta feel your way to it.
I've noticed that when I whip it out,
Mm-hmm.
but don't touch it,
Mm.
somehow that's more off-putting than me touching it over my pants for a brief second.
Yeah, I can fathom that. Yeah.
But I'm not touching it, so I don't understand what the big deal is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from. It's arguably a less suggestive act, but you know, in some ways, it's, you know, trying here, really trying here.
That was the most interesting sliced together behind the scenes video I've ever seen.
These were like true fly on the wall moments.
It was like watching Vines.
Yeah, exactly, like a-
behind the scenes.
If somebody disseminated an entire behind-the-scenes documentary via Vine, it would look something like this.
It's like the song will play and I'd be like, oh,
Here's a bar and a half so that I can get just enough into it to... Oh, okay. Wait,
Oh.
here's a cute moment.
now
Wait,
here's-
there's another song.
Yeah. I mean, we got to watch some like real behind the scenes stuff, but it's so cool whenever I see how human these guys are.
Yeah.
Even on these music video sets, especially with like the deep ones, the ones that seem like they're so heavy and the emotional,
Mhm.
pouring the gasoline around.
Yeah.
Hitting someone, I always imagine that they take it so seriously when they're on set, that they're so in the moment and that they're believing this scene. So whenever they say cut or break, you're like, oh, never mind. They're not as intense
Yeah.
as capturing it in camera will have you to believe they are.
They don't naturally exist in the demeanor that they are often in their songs and music videos. Yeah. So it's funny to watch them be like, oh, this thing is going to look so poetic and so heavy. Be like, we're just going to whack around with it. You
Yeah.
know? It's odd because it's fun and it's funny, but then I wonder how I'm going to feel the next time I see a very serious music video.
And what's cool is, I always love seeing the process of how when you capture something from the eye of the camera, the perspective of whatever the camera is, how that just makes everything look so different and feel different. Of course, there's post effects that go into this, and there's editing and whatnot, and having the actual good audio of the song over playing. a lot of variables, but it's funny how something can look so cool in frame. Some of these behind the scenes moments are not even really showing you anything other than just a different angle from a not as nice camera.
Here's what it was like from a point of view on set.
Yeah.
You can see that some things are built on sound stages. You see the back sides of the really nice set, and you're like, okay, like, yeah, this was just constructed for this. And I'm sure the set itself, they didn't spare any expense to construct. But yeah, it is interesting because the illusion of the music videos is so strong and is so unified and so polished that it is funny to see. Because especially for those higher class ones or even the dingy ones, it's funny. Both ends of the spectrum sort of make you think they must have just rented like an estate somewhere to do this, or a rundown truck stop bathroom for this. But yeah, it's like there is so much movie magic. And I gotta imagine that the acting side is interesting because it's different from silent movie acting, but it's kind of silent acting because a lot of time you're not running sound at all. I imagine the headspace you have to get into in a way is altogether different because in some ways it is more physical. You have to emote and express more beyond, just the dancing scenes and whatnot. But then I'm sure there are also other times where you can be completely out of character but doing something that looks just as good. So yeah, that seems like a fascinating place to work.
Well, this is really cool. Thank you, Laura, for suggesting this and throwing this our way, my dear.
This is what our music videos are going to be like.
Yeah. Well, my spoken word music videos.
That's right. But there's going to be a whole plot line, a lot of deep symbolism. It's going to be great.
Laura, what do you look like? Here's her profile photo on Patreon. But what do you look like? Why must you hide your face? I've had about 2 people get upset at me for showing their face from Patreon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought their face is here, they're going to feel honored for showing their face. About 2 people have gotten upset, and your face is not fully shown, so here's hoping you're not the 3rd. Hope you still stay
use that YouTube edit feature.